All right, we are here at Anime Ottawa, first day, and I'm with Faye Just
Hello.
finished your really cool panel / game challenge. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
So
it was the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Try to Beat Faye at Smash 1v1 challenge, pretty much.
And what was cool is that people were waiting. There was a huge line to get in. Finally, we had to let people in, even though we were still downloading the game. So we ended up having a bit of an impromptu Q&A session, which was really fun.
Yeah,
really fun.
and that was your idea. That was a good idea. Yeah.
I sometimes have good ideas.
Good way to sub in some time.
What's been your favorite? No, because they gave me the terminology.
Oh, good.
Your favorite Smash character to skin?
Main or play?
Main.
Yeah.
Okay.
My main in Smash.
Yes, your main.
In this one, we played Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah.
I really like Palutena.
Okay.
And
Why Palutena?
I picked her because she's really pretty.
Okay, that's a good reason.
I just think she's
that's a good
cute.
reason.
But she happens to be a goddess, just like my character Aqua in Konosuba.
So there you go. So
Not that had anything to do with it. I just like Palutena.
And your favorite franchise to be a part of?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite franchise
Got it.
to have been a part of?
Okay.
As a voice actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things that I grew up watching and playing in my childhood that I have now ended up working on, and that it's really hard to choose a favorite because every single one means something to me. So right now I'm working on Pokemon Horizons.
Oh, wow.
And I grew up loving Pokemon.
Yeah.
I watched the show, I played the games, like all the games and the spin-offs, and now I'm one of the main characters in the new Netflix anime, and even though I can't say that is my absolute favorite over everything, it's definitely something that means a lot to me right now.
But right now in this moment, it's top.
Yeah, and my character, her name is Dot, and I also voice a Pokemon named Terapagos, who's a legendary Pokemon. Dot is this character who kind of stays in her room and doesn't interact with a lot of people a lot, but she really loves Pokemon, and she has this online alter ego. So she basically streams or creates content on the internet, and I think it's really cool because at a certain point she's like, I don't really know what I'm talking about when I give people tips about Pokemon battles and Pokemon this and that. So she's like, I should probably explore the world and kind of get to know the world around me, and I kind of see a parallel to that in my own life.
Right.
I grew up like this, basically gamer nerd. I grew up in Wisconsin in the U.S.
Which part?
Kenosha.
Okay,
Do you know it?
I know Madison.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Actually, the weather's not too different here.
No, it's brutally cold.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. I know you've competed in esports.
Roughly, yes.
So when you did compete, what games did you play?
So I played a lot of Smash Bros.
Okay.
And I played Pokken Tournament, which is it's a Pokemon fighting game. And this was before I voiced Pokemon at all. So again, it's an intersection in my life. But yeah, just so this is clear, I wasn't really like an esports player, but rather I played in competitive tournaments.
Okay.
And there's like a small difference there, just to be respectful to the actual professionals. Yeah,
but you still kind of did it.
I did it. Yeah,
which is an accomplishment.
Yeah, and there were winnings involved and all that, so it just depends on who you ask. But ultimately, I love the sport of anything that I enjoy, and I met a lot of people through. I'll call it esports community, video game tournaments, kind of like similar to anime conventions like this, where you meet people who are into the same things that you are, no matter where they come from in the world, and it kind of makes you open up, and I made a lot of friends that way.
And I think that's one of the nicest things about these events. I've been around cons for about 15 years now.
Yeah.
And it brings pure happiness to people's faces.
Absolutely.
And that's what these events are for.
Right. And that's why I do that panel.
Yeah. And you could see it. I mean, the people were,
Right. Those are the roots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no matter how big I get or whenever it fades, like that energy of being among, my kind of people who love video games, just love playing them with other people, that's never going to leave.
No, and it's
So-
nice. And it seems authentic. It's
Thank
authentic.
you.
And you
Yeah,
see it.
thank you. So
She's
I
gonna be here
love
all
doing this
weekend.
too.
You
Yeah,
want
all
to come see her?
weekend.
Anime Ottawa, EY Center. Don't miss it.
Please come by.